everybody, this is Cindy Serpanini from Imaginations to Creation. Today I'll be teaching you how to make this very simple, easy Rangoli design, which is just started off with some dots. And this will be super simple and easy, and the materials you'll be needing is some sort of paper. I'm using a cardstock paper. You're also going to need like a marker, something to draw your outline with, and then you're also going to need something to color with, and I'll be using oil pastels. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So we're first going to go ahead and we're going to start off with making 7 dots. Then we're going to do 2 at the top, 3 in the middle, and 2 at the bottom. So I'm going to do 1, 2, and in the middle we're going to do 1, and then further out on that same line we're going to do another one. For 3, we're going to do 1 and 2 right here. So we should have 7 dots in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alrighty. So now, from here, the next thing we're going to go ahead and do is connect some of the dots together. So we're going to connect this one with an upwards curve, like this. And then we're going to go ahead and connect these 2 with a curve, and these 2 with a curve. So we're basically repeating the same steps on all 3 of these curves we have created from here on out. So now from here we should have that middle dot. So the next thing we're going to do is create like a flame, basically a curve that comes out and back in on all of them and about the middle. And it might help to turn your paper a bit as you're doing it. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is curve this inwards like this. Curve it inwards and curve it inwards. And then we're going to make another curve connecting all of these, and we're going to do this on all of them. And these are creating diyas, which are basically just like candles. Alrighty. So now from here, we're going to go ahead and just make little dots inside of the diya, not inside the diyas, but like right here. Like this. Alrighty. So now from here, for this next step, we're going to go ahead and create a little like spirally curve, and this is going to create like a bird. We're going to start right here. We're going to curve it like this. And we're going to curve it down and then back up like this. And then we're gonna go ahead and do them on all of the other sides. So again, we're basically repeating everything, like it's basically repetition on each one, but it won't be exactly symmetrical because if you cut it in half like this, it's not gonna be the same if you, on both sides, but it'll be pretty similar because it's everything the same, but it just won't be the same if you cut it in half. But all three of these are the same. Alrighty. So now from here, we're gonna go ahead and do the other ones, and we're gonna do the other ones. So I'm just gonna first start off right here and make a little curve and curve it in. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the last one. So again, these are how they are. And I'm just curving these like that to create an eye. Alrighty. So now from here, the next thing we're gonna do is start right here and make a little curve like this. Another one like this. And one more like this, but curving it outwards. And then we're gonna bring this one shorter, but also curving it outwards. And now we're going to go ahead and do the other sides. So we're gonna first start off by curving it like this. And then like this. And then we're gonna go ahead and do this side. Like this. So it should look something like this. Alrighty, so now for this next step, we can just make like another flame inside of it on all of them. And it should look something like this now. So now for one of our last steps, we're going to go ahead and create a little curve right here. Now we're gonna make one little curve like this, another one, and another one. Like this. And we're gonna do that on all of them. Now we're gonna do this side. Like this. So this will create like the peacock. Alrighty. So now from here, the last step we have is to create another dot, another circle out here. And an optional step we can do is start from right here and just connect it like this. Like that. Alrighty, so it should look something like this now. And now all we really have left is the coloring. And I'm going to be coloring most of it with oil pastels. So for this middle part, I'm going to do some yellow. And then I'm going to put a little bit of green on top just to make sure it's visible. Like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and make the beaks on these. Like this. I'm going to make the flames red, the inside flames, the inner part. Alrighty, so now I'm going to take another color. I'm going to use like a dark greenish, bluish, tealish color over here. I'm just going to go lightly on it to make sure that the dots are still a little bit visible. All right. So you can still see the dots, which is good. So now from here, we are pretty much done. So you can color any other parts inside of it that you would like to. But I'm going to choose to just do some little areas. So on the colored paper, I'm using this yellow, won't show up too good, but I don't want it to really show up super well either because this is just something that I just want lightly, but I also want it to be filled in. So make it your creation and make it unique. And unique, you'll notice that there's the word you. So it should be how you want it. All right. So I'd recommend to probably fill in the body if you did do the other part because you want to fill in the best you can everything that can be filled in. Like obviously this area, there's nothing you can fill into it. But like this area, you can fill in something. So I'm just going to make the peacock's body light blue. Alrighty. So I'm just going to kind of smooth this out with the white. Just because I want the peacock's body to look smooth. And I want it to look blended in and good. But you do not have to do this step, it's optional. And also, I wouldn't quite recommend using oil pastels if you're doing this on regular paper or anything like that, because it'll be a lot harder to blend and it might be a little bit more difficult to use. Alrighty, so I'm about done here. Alrighty, so now the last thing I'm gonna do is just fill these in with a lighter green. Alrighty, so I'm about done here. And we're pretty much done. You can add your own little details and everything if you'd like to. This is all I'm going to do. And that's all for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed because I really enjoyed teaching you all. Thank you all for coming and I hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye.